Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. If you're into Pac-Man like I am, I just had to get this desktop version. My expectation wasn't that high. However, I was pleasantly surprised. I'll show you in a second, but let's go through it. So that is the game, and it has that nice retro kind of look to it. Basically, just like the classic game, but smaller. It has a battery compartment. It takes 4 AA batteries, so just be aware of that. It does have a power outlet in the back. I think it's like the micro plug. I don't have any here to show as an example, but you'll kind of know it's like more like the triangular shape rather than the rounded off rectangle C adapter. So I guess this is the older style that they used to use on some of the older cell phones. So if you have this cord in an old block, you can power it that way. And then overhead, I guess. So to start it, you just hit this like you would like putting a quarter into a machine, and then you're going to get these cool scrolling graphics. It does keep track of the high score as long as you have fresh batteries or the power adapter hooked up to it. So that's pretty neat. And then I'm just going to hit start, but I'm not going to play. I'm just going to kind of like let it do its thing real quick. And then you get a really cool idea of how that works. And then I'll just kind of like mock play through this, and I mean it is pretty. I mean the play is really like it's pretty fantastic. I'm gonna probably end up dying here before I get one of those ghosts, but actually I did better than I thought I would. So from the glare, so this is the overhead. I'll start it from here, so maybe we'll get a little bit of some better gameplay this way. But it's cool. It's got that little joystick on there, which is like amazingly responsive. I'm kind of like pretty impressed by it, even though I died again. And it does unscrew, which is really neat because then you can just use it by the push buttons. But the joystick is, I'm gonna lose another life. But I mean, it's definitely a fantastic play, and I mean it's very. I think it's almost probably the exact gameplay to the machine itself. It kind of like responds the same way as interactive. Game scoring is basically the same. I mean, it just gets you into that game playing mode. You know, and I'm trying to escape everybody. And then it's got the tunnel, so you can go through the tunnel on the other side. And I think I might get trapped here. No? So I think that was my last play. But other than that, I mean, like super impressed with this. And when it seems small, but when you're like right on top playing, I mean, you just get like zoned right in like you did back in the arcade days. But yeah, what a fantastic little My Arcade. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mahal. Thanks for watching, and be safe out there.